Hey, Brian from Garage Hall. One of the more annoying things that I run across in my garage is you have lug nuts that have that security key and the customer doesn't have the key. Or they forgot it, they lost it, they purchased the vehicle, they forgot to ask the previous owner for the key. I usually store them in a glove compartment, in an envelope or a plastic bag. So if I'm ever on the road, I can remove them easily enough for whatever vehicle I'm in. Typically, I end up usually just taking these out completely and not using them. However, if you have a lost security lug key, there's nothing you can do. You have three different options. One, you can try to track down the key from the previous owner or find it lost in your house. Two, you can drill it out, which you'll go through a bunch of drill bits. Plus, I mean, the fastest I've ever drilled through one is usually about an hour, and you end up destroying the lug behind it, so you end up having to replace the wheel hub at that point anyway. Or third, you get one of these kits. This is a security key lug kit, and it basically has a whole bunch of different ones in here. A little tedious, but I mean, it works. So usually what I do is I'll start out and I'll just slowly rotate it around to try to find the right configuration. You can also look at it and kind of compare it. Let me try to get seated so I don't drop them all over the place. Or you can basically kind of like look at the pattern, kind of like reverse in your head and kind of get a general idea. In this case, this was a 2004 Nissan Pathfinder, and the owner didn't get the lug key, nor were they able to track it down. So with this kit, I was able to find out that it was number 45. So basically just kind of like turn it around. And you got to go slow, because if you go fast, you'll probably jump right past. And it does fit in there as soon as I can find it. Like I said, it is a little tedious to go through, but see, that makes a really good match. It sits in the holes. Now you can remove this manually. However, this one was so torqued out that even putting like just a wrench on it, which is recommended, you just put a regular wrench on it and then you start turning it and keep as much pressure as you can. In this case, that didn't work. They had actually used an impact wrench last time they put this on, so it was nearly impossible to get off. So it comes with the socket and a kit, and basically what you're doing is you're putting the security key down and you're pressing it into place. So now you have a socket, and then what I do is, again, go around slow and you'll be able to match it up. So see how it slips into place? So you know you have a really good firm connection on it. And then you are going to have to use an impact wrench. So make sure you have it in the right direction. And then I seat it and I put some back pressure on it, like in the medium setting, and I give it a couple quick. And in this case, this spins right off. And what a great kit that is to get some of these off. Like I said, absolutely tend to be a nightmare in most cases. And when you're done with the kit, basically you have this little plunger, and this will push through, and I'll push that security socket out, and then you put it back in your kit. And you are good to go. Absolute lifesaver. Anyway, Brian from Garage Hall, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.